Okay, I'm back here now to do another origami video, which I think I'll be able to do this all in one continuous video, I think. Anyway, so here's this, how to make origami Bartholomew bird. This is based on a design, a creature that I made up as a stuffed animal, where I made up the patterns and design, and this is an origami paper version of that. So once again here, I've made the top classic origami diamond. This is a red one here. And now I'm going to make the second origami diamond. This is for the lower half of the body, this orange one. See, so this paper is folded over. It's like this, and it's folded over. So I'm going to fold this over. I show how to do this in the other two origami videos, or how to make origami harpy and origami the origami ogre. And, you know, the origami harpy, origami ogre also have that's a different. The origami winged dragon is a different fold. That's a base fold 4. This is base fold 3. But the other ones use a classic origami diamond, use 2 of them. Okay, there, see, I folded this over into that. Then I'm going to squash it down. See, I'm doing that. I'm squashing this down like there. There, see? I squashed it down just like that. See? You can take this. See, now I have it like that. So then I turn it over and I squash this point here down. Base fold 3 to make the classic origami diamond. Use a lot of origami diamonds. That's the first step. Okay, so now I've done it. See, there it is. This first part of it here. It's not the diamond yet, but that's your classic steps. That's your first step. Folding it like that. So we're just making these little tight pointy spots, making sure that they're neatly done. The points are always important to have them neatly done. So, see it like that again. I turn over to the other side. See this part is done. I turn it over this side. I'm not going to do it the other way on the other side. Now it looks like a kite. It looks like a kite on both sides. Now I pull this out, of course. So I'm pulling it out to turn it into a diamond shape and fold this out. Again, this is in lots of books on origami, this first stage. So you really get to memorize it if you do a lot of origami. See, there we are. Now I'm do the same thing with this other side. I'll do the same thing. Always making sure that it's coming out neatly on both sides. I have to make sure of that. And press down. Okay. That's about got it. Good. See, so it looks like that on this side, and it looks like that on this side. See? And that's the this is the orange, this orange part is going to be the lower half of the body, and this red part here is going to be the upper half of the body. This is going to be the upper half. So I put that aside for the top half of the bird. This is the lower half. So I'm going to do this first. I tend to like to do the lower half of the body first. It doesn't really matter which side you do first, really, but I like doing the lower half first. So this is going to be the lower half. Fold that down. I take this part here and fold it down like that, so you have this shape. Take the scissors and I make a cut at a slant and about like that. See? I always make these two slits parallel to these two lines here. So I cut there and cut there, and they're parallel to this. So it's like the cut here. See, it's like yeah. See, this cut here is like lines up. See, there's this cut down here. See. That's why I say this cut here lines up along this same dialogue here, not the same diagonal. So this cut goes up here, it's like this. This cut goes up here, it's like this, like that. Now I'm going to fold those cut pieces over to the center. See, just like that. See, just goes over like that. See, just like that. This is going to be on the inside part of the body. So just like that. Okay. See, we have this side, so see, anyway, so these flaps, like I said, go in like that. They're going to be on the underside part, see. So now I put it down like this. And these flaps I'm coming up are going to be the legs. I did this earlier with the origami ogres and also the origami harpies. These start out with these same folds. Fold these up. See, you can see what I did there. See, there's the folds. And see these folds here. See, when I fold this at a diagonal, there's this little space here and here. And this goes up like that, and this goes up like that. These are going to become the legs. See? So next I'm going to mountain fold one side over. I'm going to do this. Like it actually would be considered a valley fold when you're folding something on top of each other. Mountain fold is folding underneath. So this would be considered a valley fold, where you're folding it like that. See how I did that? See, I did the same thing with the bottom half of the origami ogre and the origami ogre and origami harpy. Now I'm going to pull this down. See, now I'm changing the fold to make this go down here. See, to make it go down. That much, like this. See? So now I'm changing the fold. I fold again to bring this down. See? See, I pull that down. See? So now it's like this shape, like this, see? And you see how that has to start to have the look of hind legs, like that, see? Okay. See? Now I make the folds that will, see? See, I just folded this like this. Do the same here. This is just to put the folds there. These are not the inside reverse folds yet. It's just to get that leg shape. Start to get that leg shape in there. See? You see how it forms there. I think I want this actually to pull out a little more out. Yeah. Just make a little correction, just slightly, see? But the idea is to get that leg shape in there. So now I'm going to change it to a reverse fold using the same creases. So it becomes an inside reverse fold. See? I just did it. There's the inside reverse fold. I'm going to do the same thing with the other leg. Yeah, see? Now they're both inside reverse folds. Next, form the feet. I do an inside reverse fold. Maybe make the feet a little bigger. Let me adjust that. I want the feet large enough to support. Okay, that looks good. See? Now I'm going to do the same thing with the other foot, pushing inside. And they have to line up, see? They have to line up the same way. It's got to be equal both sides in order to stand properly. So I have to push it in. Oops, moving away from the camera. I want to keep that camera range. Sorry. I always tell myself keep it in the range of the camera so that you can see what I'm doing. So keep it low to the table. Okay, good. Alright, see, like that. Now, I fold the inside of the tail. I make the tail on purposely thinner. So I'm folding in both edges of the tail to slim down the tail. There, see? I folded these two edges inward like that, see? Okay. Press this some more. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, I think so far that's shaping up well. Now we do the next we make pleat folds. I'm making pleat folds now, so in order to make the tail bendable. So that you can fold a kind of nice curve into the tail. Okay, See there? I made the pleats. See there and there. I made the pleats there. Again, fold it back in half with the pleats. Push down like that. See? There we go. See how it's, and then you can pull out a little bit and push and pull to make the tail curve. There we go. See? See? That's what we did with the other one. Okay, good. See, that's just fine. And I put a split at the very end. You can fold out. You're just making the tail a split at the end. See? I did the same. The ogre has a split tail too. So does the Bartholomew bird. See? There we go. See? You can always adjust that a little more, squeeze. See, and there you have the bottom half of the Bartholomew bird. Now we'll go on to the next part. See, so there's the Bartholomew bird there. So now I'm going to move this over here a bit. Here's the top half of the Bartholomew bird. So once again, I fold these two flaps down. See? And like I did with the top half of the ogre, I will cut off this top corner. See? I did that before. See, it's like looks like a diamond gem shape. See? That makes it easier to bend the neck and head because that piece is gone. So now, inside reverse fold, I push this up. Push this up like that. Just like that, see? That's going to be one wing. Instead of an arms this time, I'm making wings this time. But just using those same flaps I did with the ogre, I'm doing it. See, push it over to the other side. Yeah, see, just like that. There it is. See, I push that up. See? Those are going to eventually become wings. Instead of arms, they're going to be wings this time. So, let me fold it over, make sure it all properly lines up. Okay, that looks good. See, so it looks like that at this stage of the top half. Okay. Now, we're going to be getting ready to do another inside reverse fold. So, first, I do this. I make this fold here by folding this over. See, this is getting ready to form the head. See, so it's like that. And that just makes it easier for me to then push it inside by using the very same creases. I use the very same creases to fold this in. See, it's having the head going, the neck going up in a diagonal kind of position. Excuse me. Okay, so it's like, see, I pull up here somewhat. See, I do have my origami creature over to the side that's out of camera range, but I check to see that I'm doing the folds the same way as I had come up with the creature in the first place. you want to keep the right proportions, you know. So, yeah, I think I should push this up a little more. See, you have to make adjustments in the folds. So maybe just pushing this up a little more up. Okay, that's right there. See, so it's like that now. I'm going to do another. This is an outside reverse fold to make the head. See? So see, it's like that. Yeah. Now I have to pull. I have to pull the lower jaw down. It's making kind of a, I have to pull this side. Let me just, this is where I make an adjustment again to pull the jaw down in order to get, oops, excuse me. See, there's a little adjustment you have to go. You have to pull, you have to push. Okay, I think that's about getting it. There can be little differences just in how any of these come out. So it's not to say that it's going to come out exactly the same way, and actually that's okay, because the little differences can make for interesting results. Okay, now there, see, I pulled this down and folded this down a bit lower, and the other part you squash it, see, and you get, so you get that head there that's forming. Now, let me go. Next, I'll do a little folding up here with the beak. This is to form a beak-like shape. Yeah, there you go. See, I tuck that up there to form the beak. And I'll do the same thing for the other part. Just see, it's just to put that crease in there. If the idea is to get, this is where you make the little adjustments to get it to all come together. Pull this a little more open. There you go. See, it is having more of a bird-like shape. And again, I can adjust as I go along, but that's the idea. That's the idea right there. Okay. So we can leave that there for now, for that way. And let's see. I'm looking at the back of my origami figure model. The next attempt to make the ears. Let's see. Okay, see, now I see I open this up here. Right here, I open this up. This is a little bit cut into the top layer to form a little mane. See? So you see what I'm doing right there. See, like that? I'm going to cut just the top layer part. Just the top layer. I'm making a diagonal slant downwards. See what I did? I made that cut downwards, and then I pull this flap out. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. See, I had to think about this a while to do this, all this folding number of things I've invented in order to successfully demonstrate it here on this video. I have to retrace my steps after I haven't done it for a while. See? See, now I folded it out and I've made a nice little mane there, see? Now, after I've done that, I think I can just, just push the flaps up here. I just push these two flaps up. And see how that's forming ears? Those are your ears right there, see? So you look at the back and the cuts I made and then pushing the paper out. Ears and a mane. See? See? And again, you want it to line up so that it's even on both sides. I'm gonna cut a little slip here, fold this paper so the idea is to make the points look like ears. So push down. There's one ear. Same thing on this side. I have to do the same thing. I have to push it. Excuse me as I fuss with this. There we go. Okay, there you can see the ears forming there and there. Pull this mane out a little more. See how that's having the definition there. See, so now you have two ears and a beak and a mane. Okay. Okay, like that. And I'm going to next put some glue in order to keep the pieces together. Spot the glue again. Runs out low. Okay, I'm going to put the glue. See, I'm putting the glue here in between the flaps. I'm putting it. Doesn't take a lot. See, doing that on both sides. Then you can press together. See, and that'll hold the pieces in place so the lower jaw doesn't slide out. And it starts to slide out. I have to push it back in. Excuse me. Come on, get back in there. Attaboy. See, you just do that. See, you just press down. See? You just press down there. See? That holds together. See? So that'll stay together. So the lower jaw and the upper jaw stay together. You just do that. See? Pull this out. Just like that. Okay, see? So we got this over here, we got this over here. Now see, you can pull, no, actually it's this way. I think I folded it the wrong way at first. Make sure you're folding it the right way. In terms of how I did it before, yeah, see? I fold this out, see? What I've done, I'm pushing the flaps up. Let me move this over here again. I'm pushing the flaps up, see? So this is like this, see? It used to be like this. Now I'm putting it like that, which results in a little stripe showing from the colored paper underneath, see? And move these flaps up, it looks like that. That's the back side. And this is the front side. Okay, see? That's going to become the wings. So, okay. This is where we do some nice folding here. Folding, doing little inside folds that will give more form to his neck. There. See what I did? See, that goes more towards into the neck, like that. See? See that? Try to pinch a curve into that so that it's not a totally straight fold. Okay, and then let's see, after I do that, then I'm going to fold this down. Yes, I fold this down over here. See, it's to make the forearm part of the wing. See, this is where it's doing some sculpting. See, I'm pinching this together in these spots. See how it looks there and how it looks there. This is forming the forearm part of the wing. See, so now it's looking like that. See, now I'm going to do the same thing with this other part here. I'm going to do the same thing. So again, fold. See, fold this part over like this. So it's okay, and then did it like that, and then I'm gonna, yeah. See, it's like I'm folding the edges down to form a three-dimensional shape of the forearm part of the wing where the feathers come out. See? Yeah. See, now see, it looks like that. See, it looks like that now, and then like that. See? So you see how I pinched it in. It's like an angular version of the arm part. So, I have my Bartholomew bird nearby, although he's off camera at the moment, but it helps to guide me in just how I came up with these folds in the first place, because these are invented folds that are not in Nuguyen's book, you see. Just like the Origami Ogre, it's the same kind of way I invented these steps. I took his steps and I've played with them. So I have to remind myself a bit. The sculpture I have near me that I did much earlier, really months ago, reminds me just how I did it. So I'm repeating the steps here on the video. Okay, that looks good. And then we can fold. Do another fold there and there. See, I made a couple of diagonal folds, although they could be straight down. I think many of the diagonal folds have a more lifelike feeling to them. You do a diagonal fold often rather than a straight down fold. See there and there. See? See how they're looking more like wings now? Okay. Okay, so now, let's see, so now I'm going to make, let's see, there's maybe enough here for the for making the, let's see, for making the, there's a hand that I make, 4-fingered hand, so I just want to make sure there's enough paper here at the end to do that. Okay. See, I have the flaps there that are the feathered tips of the wings. Okay. Now, I just want to make sure that there's enough here for me to, okay, see, that cut I just made there, this is going to be 3 fingers here. Do the same thing over here. See, I always try to cut it the same way on both sides. See, I made the slits, see, here and here, like that. Now I just cut. I got 2 parallel cuts. 1 and 2. See, and you can fold these back like I did with the harpy, and then fold them again, forward again. The idea again is for claw-like fingers. See what I did? See right there. See, there's the claw-like fingers right there. You see? Okay, do the same thing. The other one. Do the same thing. 1 cut. And let's see if I can actually make this a 3rd cut. Just do it that way. Thinner on the side than I meant, but it'll still work out okay. See again. There, see? Once again, see, there's 3 fingers there and 3 fingers there in a claw-like position. Okay, so see, this is, so you could maybe fold this a little more this way, just to make the wings fold back a bit more. See, it's like that from the back. See, it's like that from the back, and like that forward. Okay, so we've gotten that far. That's great. I think that's shaping up very nicely. Now, can fold this here again, just to get that shape in there. Okay, see? There we go, see? There we go, right there. So we got like this, we got this here, we got this here, and we got this here, see? So that's standing up like that, and this is like this, see? So, next step, obviously, is to glue them together. Maybe I'll draw on this actually first like I did the other time, just to make it a little easier for me. Let's see. just to start putting on a little detail. Yeah, let me just do that. Don't have to always do it in the same order. Oh, that should be the fine. Let me get the finer point. This is not fine enough. Pick out a marker that's finer point. Excuse me here. Move this a bit over here. Okay. Okay, just okay, that's one eye. See, I drew one eye looking down underneath this bump here. I drew it. Okay, so I'll do it right over here. Sometimes I think having the eyes looking down gives it a somewhat humorous look. Right? See? You see the eye on one side. See, there's the eye there. And turn around the eye there. And, see, turn a little. Yeah, that's good. See, I started to find the beak. There we go. I've drawn a couple of nostrils. Just two simple. There. There, see? Eyes, nostrils. See? Stop there for that part. Okay, so we've got this much done here, and we got this. Next thing to do is to start to glue them together. We decide the position of the figure. So you could have it, see, depending on which one. Now as I glue this together, see, that immediately makes a difference in terms of posture. See his head now looks straighter as soon as I glue this into position. See, and you know, if you have it up high, if you have it down low, that makes him shorter. If you do it like this, see, that will give a taller effect. So you can decide on his height. So I think it should be something like about like that. See, you can decide on how tall he's going to be, just depending on how you glue this together. So I think about like that. I think looks right to me. Okay. Again, I have to add the bottle of glue. See, put the glue here and here. Okay, I can tell that's not enough glue. I have to put on more. There and there. See, I'm putting the glue on there. Okay, now put it on there as I was positioning it. at it, I might want to push it down a little more. I think it's a little, yeah, he should go down a little maybe. Yeah. Let me look at him from the back first. We look at it from different angles to help you decide. Okay. Yeah. I think we should fold this down a bit more here. And maybe you can just slide it. Just, yeah, let me just change it just a little more. Push it, just push it down a little more. I think it should be a little shorter, really. Not a lot shorter. Okay, I think that's about right. I think that's about right. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. We got it. That's just about right. There, see? See how that's shaping up? See? And again, I can continue to adjust it. But you see, see, it's very close to completion now. There. See that? Look at that. See, I'm getting better at it, see? That looks great. Okay, you see it from front view, and you see it from, this is back view, I'm sorry. This is back view, of course. This is back view, of course. That's back view. And this is front view of the Bartholomew bird. Front view, like that. Press this together. There, see, that's of course side view. Okay. Now I've done that. Now I'll cut in a little more details, or cut out little triangular quick snips. I'm just cutting out these thin triangles to get the feathers in there. So I do that. See? Just like that. See? There you go. See, now it looks like a bird's wing. When I do that, that makes it look like a bird's wing rather than a pterodactyl wing. Do the same thing onto the other side. See that? See how just that one little change, like little changes like that, turns it in from a pterodactyl wing to a bird wing. Okay? So I did that much. Yeah, I think that looks just fine. See? I've got the individual fingers. See? Oh yes, I forgot one detail to put here. I have to get, excuse me, I'll be right back in a moment. I have to get figures I forget something. yellow paper. See, this is the paper I was using, by the way. This is the two-color paper. So, like I said, you may be able to get that. I was getting it for a while at Pathmark, but they seem to have stopped selling it. But, again, you can do this with regular origami paper too. I just kind of like the effect of the two-color effect. Anyway, I forgot about the teeth for a moment. I think this time we'll give him white teeth. Have ones with white teeth and ones with yellow teeth. I think we'll give him white teeth. We're almost done with this. It's come along very nicely. To fit in the teeth, I like the teeth to be in the upper part of the beak. Once again with the glue again. Trust this is all coming out well on the video recording, because this piece is coming out just great. See, I put teeth into the beak. That makes it look a little more unusual. I'll kind of press in there. Now I probably will trim the teeth too, probably. You know, I take the scissors and trim them down to size. Trickier to get these into the ogre, I think. Okay, I think that's not bad. Me. A little yellow one there that's kind of sticking up. Just trying to tuck that in there. Okay. Okay, see, they're a little bigger than I want them to be, but again, you get the idea. So, trim this. The ogre has a bigger mouth, so that makes it easier. Make sure the teeth are just the right. I think we pretty much got it. Okay, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, he doesn't have to have perfect teeth. See? There we go. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So, okay. All I need to do now, I feel, is add on some markings on the body. Okay. Alright, let's use this blue marker and we're going to be done. Okay. I'm going to give him some blue stripes. Leg. Okay, see, I drew those stripes there with blue marker. So you can have different markers if you can have different markings if you want. Don't have to be stripes. They could be spots. If you make them scales and you have folds in the paper wings, and that would make him an upright dragon. But I don't consider him to be scaly. I consider him to be both furry and feathery. See, so he's a bird with some reptile characteristics, but he's not scaly. He's not. So I put on these. I have these stripes in place of scales. You can make the markings as elaborate or as simple as you want. Okay. Almost done. There you go, see? Let's fold this in a little more. I want to stand upright. Oh, there we go, see? There we go. Okay. There we go. That's, maybe just add a little feathered lines to it next. Fur lines, I think, not feathered lines. Okay. Okay. I think that's, let's see. This here, point down these points just a little bit to make a claw-like effect. Kind of a crude crimp, but I think draw a little. Might as well draw a little. I'm just putting little scales on the feet as a finishing touch. He has scales on his feet, like a bird has scales on its feet. Might as well be thorough. Okay. Final stripes over here. This winds up being, I think, a full-hour video. Time goes fast when you do these things. Okay. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. Put this on the floor, get this out of the way. And here is the other figure right there. Now I could also, alright, I might as well do that too. Just maybe cut a few little slits. See, I'm putting just little slits. That's it. That's it. That's the main effect. See, you have the main here. See, and here's the other Bartholomew bird that was helping me, guide me to do the folds correctly, because like I said, I haven't done it in a while, but I think it came out to be a good facsimile. So you have the origami diamond on top and the origami diamond on the bottom. This is red origami diamond on top, orange origami diamond on bottom. This is green origami top and blue origami diamond on bottom with different colored markers. See? So I'm going to be ending it here. I hope you really enjoyed that, and I hope you again will, click thumbs up if you like this. I think you really should like it, and click thumbs up on it. So I thank you for that. Click thumbs up on these if you like them, and my animated videos that have my dragon and harpies and centaurs, etc. The wing sandals, the Black Widow, the Colosseum, magic arrows, Baldur's Egg, all of those ones. Wing sandals, the Colosseum, the Black Widow, magic arrows, and Baldur's Egg that have the various animated characters. So these do not appear in that one, but you have other characters that are fantasy hybrid creatures. So please give thumbs up, and thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed this. So that's it for now.